Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Yes, this is the harbour roundabout, and this is the road that takes you from the King's Avenue Mall straight to downtown Paradise. And it's pretty early in the morning, and I hope that you can see the calmness and the beauty and the spectacality of the blue Mediterranean Sea as one or two boats wiggle and waggle and paddle out in that blueness. So downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, we're going to get a start of a great day, and I'm going to take you into the rear streets of the Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area and take a shufti at a bar or two, shall we say. Let's let this lady go. There we go. She's got a frappe in one hand and she's frantically trying to get into the harbour because she understands that she's just found paradise. And you could too, by the way. Go and hunt it down on the internet, and of course you could be booking yourself on a big bird or perhaps getting on a canoe. You never know, paddle like crazy. You could be here in a couple of weeks or so, like a gentleman from downtown in Llangollen. Big shout out to Sir Mike Crompton. Thank you very much for coming to find me in the Kato Paphos Harbour. It was a great pleasure and a true honour to chat with you for a few moments, and one of these days we are going to come and join you and your wife at the Aneme Hotel, sit down and chew the fat, as we say. Let's go back through the main car park, because you'll understand in a moment you're going to get a spectacality of a view. Look at that. And it's a beautiful morning, and if you're curious to know what time of year it is, perhaps you're new to the channel or perhaps you flip around, we don't mind, by the way, as long as you keep coming back. Thank you very much indeed. We're in the middle of October. Yes, middle of October. People walking around in shorts and t-shirts. It's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. Yep. Temperature's 27 degrees. We'll let this guy go because he's in a strange sort of blue. So we don't mind a man in blue, do we? Yes. His wife looks a bit grumpy, doesn't she? My good. What's going on with you? Why are they all so grumpy at this time of morning on the island of love? Yes, you should be spreading the love around. Anyway, come on. We are going to head back to the harbour roundabout. We're going to take a right and we're going to head towards the Bar Street area. Might be of interest to one or two of you guys. Lots of bars and restaurants. Someone's obviously in a burglary there. The alarm's going off. Hopefully it's nothing severe. And, well, hopefully they had a good time when they were in there, shall we say. Even the burglars in Cyprus have a good time, by the way. They don't work very hard, they're quite lazy, so don't worry, crime's quite low. So, this is the rear street of the promenade. What have you got? Papa Antonio Supermarket on the right-hand side, the Basilica Holiday Resort on the left-hand side, then you've got the Spartica, I think that's how you pronounce it, that's a great takeaway and sit-down little restaurant. In front of us over there, you've got a tattoo shop, you've got the Sandwich Cafe, and all sorts going on. There is a lot. M Boutique Hotel is on the left. We could go right there and work our way to the start of the promenade and join the hotel's road, but we're not going to. We're going straight, and we're heading deep into the rear streets to look at one or two of the bars and one or two of the restaurants. And as you can see, all the road improvements in this area are complete. So if you came here last year, for example, or the year before, yes, there was a bit of disturbance, shall we say. But now it's looking good. Ace's Bar is on the left, favourite bar of our man known as Sir Chrissy of the 59, who desperately wants to be 69. You never know. His luck might be in one of these days. That's the Sofiana Beach Hotel. Well, it's not a beach resort, but it's not far to the beach. Sofiana Hotel and Spa, to give it its correct name. That was on the left-hand side there. And then this is a park area on the right-hand side. Quite nice, by the way, and very pleasant to sit there and perhaps ponder on which bar that you might want to go to. You've got the Georgia restaurant over there. It's not a Georgian restaurant, it just happens to be owned by a lady called Georgia. And that's the meeting pub on the left-hand side. And then we've got the Akabor, I think, restaurant, very popular, Friends Bar. There's a derelict building there on the right-hand side, but rumour has it that that will be reopening as a bar very soon indeed. And then we've got the Baywatch just over here. Now, we're just about to join the famous Bar Street, and it's famous for a few reasons. It's famous for having some good bars, and it's famous for being very busy many years ago, and it's famous for going through a bit of a doldrum, shall we say, over the last few years. But slowly but surely it is being rejuvenated, and there are some good bars. In fact, there's this bar, which of course is the Flares Bar. It's the most popular bar in Paphos. Well, at the moment, there is a new bar going to open up soon, and rumour has it, you know, that might be the most popular bar when it opens up on the 15th of March in 2025. Not going to give the name away, but one or two of you do know. So 15th of March 2025, there will be a new venue in downtown Kato Paphos, and hopefully it'll be the greatest bar in the world. So this is Bar Street. A lot of boards up, as we can see, where the developers are slowly moving in, and they're going to build some retro shops and apartments and the odd cafeteria and restaurant. So slowly Bar Street is going to be rejuvenated. And as we look here on the left hand side, the corner, which is like a bakery, and then we've got the Keg and Barrel, that's had a complete refurb, as we can see. Memories Bar right in front of us, another tattoo parlour, and then right there is the greatest fish and chip shop in the whole of Cyprus. It's called T&J's Fish and Chips. So if you want some fabulous fish and chips, that's the place for you to go. There's no doubt about it. So as we can see, there's not a lot going on. There's not a lot of traffic, is there? Quite early. Obviously, people are in the hotel complexes, apartment complexes, and having their breakfast. And you know what? After this little video, I'm going to go to Tea for Two, because I'm going to go and see my mate, the manager, Andros, and get a nice breakfast. And I'm going to pay for it, don't get me wrong. I always like to pay my way. I like a discount now and again, though, but there we are. Annabelle Hotel, that's on the left-hand side. And this is the drop into the main event, the promenade and the harbour area. Plenty of bars, plenty of restaurants, and not a lot of parking, shall we say. But there we go. And there's the bus. If you're going to the water park from the harbour, you want to get on bus 611. And the buses are €2 per trip. And of course, you can get a day pass for €6.50. So if you are going to pop around here and there, probably wise to get the day pass. You can get a week pass, by the way, and you can get a month pass. But I was told that if you lose it, you can't renew it, which seems a bit stupid, but I don't know. Maybe I've been told wrong. So anyway, stick with the day pass. You're only here for a few days, aren't you? Let's head back to the harbour, shall we? Because everyone likes to see the tranquility and the beauty of that blue Mediterranean Sea. And you never know. If you come back for the next episode, I might be sitting somewhere just talking about things in general and allowing you to have a great view. And I do thank the people that wrote some comments on that video where I just sat in the harbour and just talked mumbo jumbo. If your name is Lord Marcus, thank you very much indeed. Lady Tricia, thank you very much indeed. Lady Ali, thank you very much indeed. Hopefully you're doing well in downtown Norfolk, and hopefully, how do we say it, the great man has been laid to rest, and we'll always remember him. We will. Lord of the Mic, a superstar, and we know we'll meet again, shall we say. But on a positive note, hopefully Lady Al, hopefully Lord of the Neil, there's light at the end of the tunnel, isn't it? And of course you'll be coming back to Paphos, and Marika and myself will be waiting especially for you. So downtown Kato Paphos Harbour on a spectacality of a day indeed. All the bars and restaurants are getting cleaned up and restocked, and they're all waiting for you guys, because if you want a great time out, Kato Paphos is the area for you. Whether you choose the rear streets, whether you choose the promenade or the harbour area, there'll always be a bar, there'll always be a restaurant that has a special place in your heart. And people who come back to Paphos always go back to that special place, that place where they were made to feel special. And hopefully in the very near future, as we keep saying, we will make that special little place, and hopefully it'll capture your hearts, and hopefully you guys will come and join us again and again. We're going to park up to the rear of the harbour restaurants, and we're going to look at that view, which of course is straight out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. That's the Paphos Castle. This is the brand new sunset viewing point, and of course out yonder is an awful lot of blueness, because that sky, it's blue. That sea, it's blue. Mr. Paul, he's dressed head to toe in blue. All that's missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. But what a fabulous, fabulous day. October could be the greatest month in downtown Paphos, followed by November, by the way. A gentleman in the comments last night was asking, what's the weather like in mid to late November? I tell you what, you're in for a treat. Grab your mum and dad's hands and get them on that big bird. Don't forget to bring a cardigan or perhaps a light jacket, but I tell you what, you're going to have a fabulous, fabulous time, because most days are exactly the same as today. Yes, this is one of the many reasons why many people from other countries come to live in downtown Paphos. Could be the greatest place in the world. Thanks for watching. I look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. Now, let's light the big boy. Let's get the hot latte. Yep, life's good. And don't forget, if you do like what you see, hit the like, smash that subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single penny. But if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, because that's where you could gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill, or perhaps even join us as a superstar member, like many people do. If your name is Lord Gary from downtown in Essex, we thank you very, very much indeed, and hopefully you've enjoyed this little drive in and around downtown Kato Paphos. You can join us on the Buy Me a Coffee platform as a superstar family member, starting off at only €10 a month. And we thank each and every one of you who takes that extra little bit of trouble to make sure that we are lubricated and kept afloat. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed. But that's a view to die for.